السلام عليكم حبايبي، ان شاء الله زينين. اليوم فيديو جديد ويا ان شاء الله. طبعا فيديو اليوم راح يكون ان شاء الله هو القصه مع النصف الثاني من تحديد 3.4 اللي هو راح تكون مختصه بلوسيلا. طبعا وقتها لوسيلا شرح لنا بس يعني شيء بسيط على قوتها، انه هي كان لازم تكون حذره باستخدام قوتها لانه ممكن ذكرياتها تنخبط ويا الذكريات مع الناس اللي تاخذها وما تقوم تميز ياهم مالتها ياهم مال غيرها. فبكت ان شاء الله بهذا التحديد حيراونا الماضي مالتها والقصه مالتها، او يعني شلون بالبدايه جدرت حتى تصير مديره مال ستار تورتش. فما اريد اطول عليكم، لا تنسوا تجيبون سناكاتكم ومشروباتكم وخلينا نبلش بالفيديو. بسم الله. We chose the sky. اوكي خلينا نبلش. باخر فيها تجنن. Are you free tomorrow? What's this about? اكيد على مود تشيكت فاضي. I'll take that as a yes. My office tomorrow morning at 8. It's right next to the academic affairs office. Don't mix them up. اوكي. ايش كنت حريت الاسم بسرعة. هذا مكتب دائما تاخذين نبي، يعني مستحيل تريح عليه. الافيرز ذاك لو تاخذوا يعطونا هويتنا او هيك بي هنا التيك. كان قاعدة.
Luceila's busy now. I should wait outside.
اوه بابا عالجبال.
Not a problem. For project funding approvals, we can follow the new Federation's model. But when it comes to picking research topics, I'm afraid I must insist on giving our teams more freedom to choose their own direction.
حلو. نقعد هنا؟ عادي احسن اوقات. Inspect. اكو هاي الصور لو ذكريات مسيبتها. اوه فورينا. A group gathered around a plant in what appears to be a pioneer association office. You recognize Farina among them. In the background, a long figure works facing away from the camera. هذيك هي لوسيلا واقفة. Is that لوسيلا? Okay. أتوقع أشوف فرينا هنا. Oh. A graduation photo of Lucila, but the setting doesn't look like a school. A stern noblewoman stands beside Lucila, her hand on Lucila's arm. شو ماكو أي مودة بالصورة، عبالك أصلا حتموت من البرد. اوكي يعني عائلة مو نوعا ما ودية. Students from various departments gathered around Lucila. She appears slightly overwhelmed. فرحانة مبينة. سولت سكين. خوش صور. باش عندنا بعد ما عندي شي. خلصت تليفون يمه.
I'll note it down and reply to you later.
Maybe we should come back.
Understood. Let's save those two issues for our call next week. The new partnership model is interesting, but I'll need to run it by my colleagues first. No, not at all. Why would I think you're making things difficult for us? The Academy has always been open to this kind of collaboration.
Collaboration.
Okay then. See you next week. Have a wonderful day.
المجاملة صعبة. المجاملة صعبة صدق.
Impudent little hamster. Really? Using a crisis to haggle me down to wholesale?
Are you alright? I've never seen you this worked up. صدق.
I'm fine.
رأسا رجعت الماسك.
Just had a bit of a tiff with a rather difficult partner. It's just that... You want some coffee?
بالحليب ما أحبها سادة. Only coffee for breakfast? Do you always get up so early? سوق الساعة 8 الصبح.
Didn't realize the sun was already up.
Oof.
So, what's all this you've got going on, President Lucila?
Right. What am I even working on? After the hero defeats the Demon King, shouldn't we all be enjoying our happily ever after? But here I am, burning the midnight oil like I'm part of some sleep deprivation experiment. A former colleague from the Pioneer Association taught me how to make this special coffee blend. Want a sip?
Verena. تفضل. Huh?
Did she actually add?
This coffee has an intoxicating smell to it. يعني بيها كحول؟
Oh, it's a favorite among the gold runners in the new Federation. Packs a punch. Sometimes a little too much of a punch.
من الصبح تسكر؟
That hits the spot.
Ask about the photo on her student days. Ask about the Pioneer Association photo. Association.
I didn't know you worked with Verena before.
Verena.
She helped me out back in Jinzhou.
Oh, so that's where that girl went. Makes sense. The new Federation isn't the best place for a gifted resonator like her in the long run.
يعني هي أصلها من ال New Federation?
Maybe I should invite her to the academy. She could keep me company while I drown in overtime.
Do you plan to tell me what I'm really doing here?
شكرا.
All right, Rover. Technically, I shouldn't be asking a student this. So let's just call it a casual chat between friends.
أوكي يعني نوعا ما هاي مرة تصير كلاوي تعبانة بس مرة تصير ممتعة بس أوكي.
So, from a purely administrative standpoint, is there a chance that
شنو؟
certain unverified intel I share with you off the record could, through private channels, somehow influence an inspection report issued by a particular independent international organization?
بدها تفهم شنو؟ ها؟
I mean, what's your network like at the Black Shores? Got any real pull there?
Do you really want to know?
I'll be straightforward, Rover.
Hello.
Star Search Academy has been in a bit of a bind ever since the Exostrider and Aleph One left the Highway.
يعني فضت المشاكل من هالناحية.
As you can see, our investors are reassessing the Academy's value now that the Exostrider is gone. They're holding a review next week to discuss new management policies moving forward.
صدق إيه هو كان هو يعني الرمز مالتهم.
Before that happens, I pulled some strings to get a third-party agency in for an independent investigation. Whatever they put in their report will steer the whole review.
So you brought in the Black Shores to audit Star Torch. When's this happening?
Dr. Luke is waiting for the auditor at the Starboard Riseway as we speak. They'll be here any minute.
حلو.
Now, Rover, I'm not about to interfere with an independent audit, but I'd like you to be there during this visit. And if possible...
You want me to put in a good word?
عادي ماكو مشكلة.
Oh, no need. Just make sure they see the Academy for what it really is. My students can speak for themselves. Dr. Luke and the auditor have arrived. Shall we?
شعروا يلا. خطيه مستحيل تحسها جدة تطلب من عنده. Let's go. We chose the sky. شكرا. ما وصلنا؟
What's all this?
شكو يعني
Professor, we heard a very important visitor is coming to tour the academy. Don't worry, we'll make a good impression.
بالكعبة شو يعرفون دولة.
Yep, we even threw together a little welcoming, thing.
بعض الأشياء المبالغ بيها مرات تنقلب ضد الأمور، فما نريد في شي مبالغ حبابين.
You rascals. All right, but follow my lead. If this auditor is a by-the-book type, then we...
بقى هاي الثقة شوي محل زايد. ألتو دراجة ألتو هو اللي حيمثل بلاك شور؟
Oh yeah! What a ride! Now that was top notch.
أتوقع حتجي هاي شور كيبر أو كاميليا.
So many people.
صدق أنت مو وياك كانت أنكور همينة؟
So, not a confidential audit, huh?
Welcome to Star Torch Academy. I'm Lucila, the Academy President. So glad you could make it.
الثقافة والأدب.
Welcome to Star Torch Academy!
Oh, right. I'm Alto. You guys really know how to roll out the red carpet.
Nice to meet you, honored sir.
Honored
I'm
sir.
Sigrika, from the preparatory program. Thank you for coming to tour the academy.
Hello.
Yeah.
Please, just Alto is fine. No need for that honored sir stuff.
Chief Aldo, I'm Dorian from the agronomy wing. I brought you a complete nutrition squeezy jelly and our department's special self-heating cup noodles.
لا هاي حد تصير أشياء مبالغ بيها مو ألتو عادي.
Cup noodles? Oh, thanks. Oh, and hey, just call me Alto.
Director Alto, I'm Nisha from the Department of Exostrider Engineering. I couldn't bring my project here, so I'm here to sing instead.
Director, I'm from the Department of Void Matters, sir. I can dance.
لا يا حمدي شكو هاي. لا ربي لا.
And I can do some custom mods on your bike.
النظم الوسيلة كانت خرب.
Mr. Alto?
امشي. عفهم.
This is Rover from Rebel College. He will be joining us for the duration of your tour.
طبعا نظرة. What's cooking, Director Alta? It's an honor, esteemed auditor, sir.
Rover. Ah, what a fantastic name. Not too long, not too short.
Are we supposed to know each other or not?
لا.
We are, but don't make it too obvious.
Copy that.
Well then, without further ado, let's head over to Rebel College. I'll fill you in on our facilities along the way.
That would be great.
Tell those kids to go their separate ways. I'll meet you at Rebel College.
Got it.
طشرهم يعني خلينا نطشرهم الطشر. يعني هم حاولوا بالقدر هذا بعد يرقص. حاولوا بالقدرون عليه. فشلتونا. ايش بيكم؟ ما شايفين غربة. اوكي يلا ناي.
Someone want to tell me what's happening?
تشيسا.
You didn't know, Rover? Everyone's saying the board is looking to shut down Rebel College.
No, not the college. Just the synchronists. A professor covering our Royan history class told us the Space Trek Collective wants them out of the academy.
عشان زمان.
Yeah, well, the rumor mill says Rebel eats up 2/3 of the Academy's budget. And the Collective's investors have strong opinions about that. I say investors, but it's mostly new Federation money. Can't say I'm surprised they're pulling this kind of stunt.
What about you, Chisa? What have you heard?
Me? Actually, I don't know the specifics of what's happening.
طيب
I
طافي.
just wanted to help.
والله طافي.
So it's all just hearsay for now. The president and I are on it. You guys should head back for now.
Well, give me a shout if you need backup.
Okay.
There's no way I'm letting them do the Synchronists dirty like this.
We're counting on you, Senior. We trust you.
اوخ. هنا في النعم. اوكي. تسولفون. هذا أقول مختفية.
In addition to augmented resonance training, we place strong emphasis on general education for our synchronists. This is Professor Mornier, who teaches synth armament studies. Shall we sit in for a bit, Mr. Alto, before we tour the student projects?
نايمة.
If it's no trouble.
اتفقوا يا
All
فشي؟
right. In the last lecture, we proved that the rule equation holds true for Type 2 synth armaments. Today, we'll move on to their tuning stability constants. Li Xin, could you please write the final derivation from the last lecture on the board?
Yes.
شهل طبعا التركي عبالك.
While she gets started, let's do a quick review. Waleo, what is the standard medium used to measure tuning stability in a lab setting?
It's so...
ايش فهمنا ثاني؟ انت شايف النص 7 ساعات 8؟
Yes, sodium. An interesting choice, though its volatility makes it impractical for standard testing. Everyone, please refocus. Let's go over Li Xian's board work.
As you can see, Mr. Alto, this is our signature sleep learning program.
Sleep learning. Clever message.
Oh, very impressive. How about we move on to the next stop?
تصدق ان منظرهم صراحة يخزي.
After you.
I'll see you later. قطعية مورني.
Now we're about to show you some augmented resonance projects developed by our synchronists. Among them, the unmanned vehicle prototype shows exceptional promise across multiple market sectors.
Absent students, 8. Data uploaded to cloud storage.
These children seem to have forgotten the importance of honoring their commitments.
حتى لا أعرفها.
What's the deal?
It looks like the students all skipped class.
يا الله على الفشلة.
Maybe we're just too early, President Lucila. Why don't we take a stroll elsewhere? I'm actually quite curious about the Academy's catering system.
خطية.
My apologies, Mr. Alto. How fortunate we are to have you here, despite our apparent lack of preparation. There's no point denying it. You're seeing firsthand how the ongoing debate within the Space Trek Collective has begun to affect our students. Star Torch needs support now more than ever.
Shoot a knowing look toward Alto.
Got any solutions?
Not really. I understand, President. And this is precisely why I'm here to convey the...
Huh?
Mr. Alto, how about we add an extra tour this evening? We can discuss anything you'd like after that.
Works for me.
Rover, I'll take Mr. Alto for a meal then. Would you mind checking back in with Professor Mornier for me?
خطية والله. خلينا شو موقف يفشل. وحش علينا يعني هم.
See you on Waves line.
احنا ما لنا علاقة مع خطية الطلاب الزمايل. Be at the square by 8. The one we passed earlier got some intel to share. ها؟ اوكي. من هو هذا the one؟ اوكي ألتو. سوالف. يعني انت والله شيء تصميمك حلو بس هم الجيم بلاي مالتك يعني ما بي فايدة.
You have my deepest respect. Working in this food desert takes a special kind of fortitude.
What did you have for dinner? Why is Ankar not with you? بدي أقول هيك كانوا سوا.
I couldn't convince her. She hit me with, I'm too grown up for school now. But that's fine. I asked President Lucila to give me some grown-up worksheets. See how she likes those, huh?
Tell me what happened.
To put it simply, the Exostrider's gone. So, the synchronous program needs to go.
Hey.
Problem is, everyone has a different idea of what to do with those students. And by everyone, I mean President Lucila versus everyone else.
صدقك صارت كلهم يعني إذا هو الأكسس رايدر ماكو عندهم هم كان قسم كامل حتى ذول السيكونيست المتزامنين ويا الأكسس رايدر. فبما أنه هو ماكو فذول القسم هذا كله لازم يروح. وهو هذا كان القسم اللي نوعا ما الأساسي بالأكاديمي. فإيش حيسوون بيهم ما أعرف.
Anyway, the new Federation and the majority of the board want to pull the plug immediately and draft a new teaching plan from scratch. Meanwhile, the executive committee moderates have promised to stay out of it as long as their nation's synchronists are covered, with either guaranteed support back home or smooth transfer somewhere else.
Smooth transfer somewhere else.
Where does Lucila stand?
She wants to continue the synchronous program.
شو تسوي فيه بعد هو الأكسس رايدر ماكو؟
Continue?
Yep. Confusing, isn't it? Speaking of which, how well do you know her, Rover?
Pretty well. شنو؟ تريد تشككنا بيها؟
Huh. I see.
يعرف أشياء عليها طبعا. شو يعرف؟
I'll be honest with you, Rover. The Black Shores doesn't trust her right now.
Oh, ليش؟
Between her proposal, her deep new Fed connections, and that evasive attitude, there are just too many uncertainties for us to take on the risk of helping her. At least, that's the conclusion we've reached based on the facts we have so far. But the Bloom Bearers who graduated from Star Torch heard about this and stepped up to endorse Lucila. That's what changed Shorekeeper's mind.
هي لأنه هي أصلا أهم شيء عند الطلاب.
A teacher who gets that kind of trust from her students. That's pretty impressive.
So, what do you need from me?
نريد نوعا ما وجهة نظرك لأنه هو يثق بها.
Actually, according to Shorekeeper, you are the one really running this audit. So, we need you, acting as both a Star Torch student and a Black Shores auditor, to tell us if Lucila is solid and what she's really planning.
But what she's really planning لحد الآن احنا همنا ما نعرف. يعني ما قالت لنا، بس قالت لنا انه راح يجي واحد من البلاك شور جدا موجودين.
I want to do something for the Synchronists, but I've also got my responsibility to the Black Shores. I don't think Lucila would put her students in harm's way. But still.
لازم نعرف الوضع حتى نقدر نقرر.
Got it. I'll do what I can to help you.
I should be the one saying that to you! But I'm afraid we have less time than we thought.
Check.
I spotted some new Fed spies back at the station. Lost them on the motorbike. But it won't be long before they track us here.
Oh.
Before Lucila's next tour begins, let's poke around and see what we can find.
خلونا نحكي وياها نفتهم. كان لقاء حلو. خايس قريقة.
Students run flea markets on campus? I'm starting to get the hype.
شو بدهم يتعاركون؟
Hands off, you little... Never!
Please don't fight, you two. Maybe I'll just check out the other stalls.
Don't go, Chisa. You've got a real eye for quality. This piece was meant for you.
No, it isn't. She's just a prep student. She doesn't know anything about quality.
وش دخلك انت تريدها؟
Excuse me? The audacity! Just begging for a smack, aren't you?
Sorry, I'm not familiar with the mechanics, but I can see that this device's internal structure is finely crafted. From the external casing down to the internal wiring, the structure and circuitry are meticulously designed. Someone put their heart into this.
واو هاي تتباوع.
It's the best thing you'll find in the market, isn't it?
Yes, the best.
Thank you. That means more to me than you know. Honestly, if we weren't fundraising today, I'd just give it to you. But tell you what, I'll give you 20% off.
أوخ.
No! 6 years, Li Xian! 6 years of your life! Just to sell for nothing?
For nothing? I'll tell you what nothing is, little brother. It's having nothing to show for the past and nothing waiting in the future. That's nothing. Look around, Li Heng. We are synchronists. Synchronists who had the most resources but never became the chosen one for the Exo Strider. We've achieved nothing. But if we drop our stupid pride and try to support the students coming up behind us,
then we can still be worth something.
You want to support them, sure, but who's gonna support you?
Me. I will support you. Nothing to show? I refuse to let anyone write your epitaph before your work's even been seen. Nothing waiting? You all have me.
اوه
I, Lucilla, president of Star Torch Academy, will always stand with you. Even if the whole world turns its back. Even if I have to do it alone.
اللي بدي بالفعل اسوي حاليا alone.
Oh, and by the way, we just landed a very generous sponsor. The new research fund will arrive tomorrow.
Huh?
That means
That means pack up this stall. Unless you want to sell your hard work at a loss.
For the win!
Chief Alto. It was you, wasn't it? You're the sponsor.
Oh.
Huh? Oh, well...
Thank you, Chief Alto.
Thank you. You're the best.
You're the best.
Impudent little hamster. Really? Using a crisis to haggle me down to wholesale? Just had a bit of a tiff with a rather difficult partner.
She closed a deal in a single afternoon? That must have been a hard bargain.
Show your concern, say nothing. Show your concern. هل الواحد يكون متعاطف؟
I appreciate it, but if a teacher needs her students to worry about her, she's already failed. Let's just keep it between us.
انت قلتي كأصدقاء مش شرط يعني student.
Sorry, Professor. We were out of line.
Out of line? For defending your work? That's not something to apologize for. You're braver than I ever was. Listen to me, Lishin. This pioneering spirit of yours, in all of you, it deserves to be seen by more people. Don't ever let go of it.
وشنو هذا بالضبط؟
I won't.
Oh, and maybe go a little easier on your brother. He's running out of brain cells to lose.
Professor, there's something I should tell you.
About Lenny and the others skipping class? Don't worry. I've already been briefed on their whereabouts.
هاي هي السبب اللي ما كانوا اكو حد؟ ليش؟
So, Mr. Alto, shall we move on to the evening's special viewing?
Whoa. Yeah, let's do it.
We've got the mind-bending herder, the eccentric traveler.
من هنا؟ انت قلت شنو؟ ما قريت.
So they turned the reading room into a workshop. Not bad. Kids know how to hustle.
زين ايش عبالك مسكونة؟ طلع synchronist؟
Lenny, you broke our little promise. I'm heartbroken, you know.
I promised to show off the Synchronists Club projects. You really think that scrap you wanted me to parade around was gonna win over a single investor? This is what a win looks like. All-terrain, self-propelled artillery. AI-driven multimodal autonomous defense system. Best part is full augmented resonance effect control. Means zero electromagnetic interference.
Right.
You could drop this thing in the middle of the etheric sea, and as long as I'm still breathing, I'm still piloting. Auditor!
Present!
If you keep funding synchronous research, then this goes into mass production in 1 year. No, 6 months!
Mass production?
I know, hard to believe, but just let us show you!
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that the Black Shores isn't a mercenary group.
But it cuts through tacit discords like a hot knife through butter.
Oh. Speak up for Alto.
Leave this to me. Remove the safety, Lenny. Let's give it a test.
حلو.
Be careful.
Activate!
That vehicle.
Watch out!
لا.
Smile. Look at the... Are you all right?
Sorry, Professor. Mr. Alto, and club leader Lenny. I lost control. I'm really sorry.
Nana, please contact Dr. Luke to check on them. Are you all right, Lenny? Go get yourself patched up in the infirmary. I'll handle the rest.
قاعد يحاولون باللي يقدرون عليه. Your work is amazing. Really, a lot of potential. ما أعتقد هاي الكلمة اللي تحتاجها حاليا.
I agree. And I'm not just blowing smoke, Lenny. Controlling delicate equipment through pure resonance is an ability only you synchronists possess. This technology has huge potential. Especially if you, maybe lose the terrifying weapons?
But it's too late now.
It's never too late. I've been talking to new partners. There are many who still want to support us.
We are here to strive for the future of civilization.
Civilization.
Star Torch Academy will be the cradle for synchronists and the vanguard of our collective hope. That's what my admission letter said. That's what I believed. I knew I was signing up to be one of the Exostrider's 1,000 backup pilots. A spare part. An appendix to a civilization's appendix. And I never regretted it. Strive for the future of civilization?
حلوة. بعد أحلى.
Professor, is it true that no one cares about us now that the Exostrider is gone?
I care.
Professor! Professor!
I used to think this whole synchronous thing was just shuffling students from one class to another. But I get it now. These kids, they aren't fighting to keep their synchronous privileges. They're fighting to protect the synchronous mission.
The investor's decision will crush their spirit. That mission comes with a lot else at stake.
This academy was a global initiative from the start. Nations and countless people invested in it. That's the bedrock of this place, and the bedrock of what it means to be a synchronist. That gives everyone a stake, even if they don't benefit from the synchronous program directly. They deserve to ask questions, and they deserve the chance to be won over.
Fair point. Besides, touching stories won't be enough to sway the review. Without the Exostrider, the synchronous program is just a drain on their resources.
مع الأسف.
I don't think Lucila is the type to wager on sentiment alone. She's definitely holding her plans close to her chest.
Asking for our help while keeping secrets. Or is there some other explanation?
أعتقد يعني عندها بطاقة أخيرة للاستخدام يعني مو ضامتها.
Either way, balls in your court, Rover. Our undercover auditor.
I'm sorry for the incidents today.
Please, don't be. It was a rewarding day. Those young synchronists left a great impression on me. Speaking of which, is Lenny gonna be alright?
She's fine. Dr. Luke is taking her to the infirmary. And at this hour, allow me to walk you to your room.
No.
Oh, no need for that. Dr. Luke showed me the way earlier. Actually, you look like you're the one who could use a rest. Rover, why don't you walk the president back instead?
All right then. See you tomorrow morning.
يعني حبيبي جالسة مبكت بني يمشي وياها تصير يعني أحاديث مال فضفضة متحمسة لهيج مواقف. يلا صار فينا فضفضة.
I need to stop by the conference hall before heading back.
يلا.
Care to walk with me?
يلا نمشي.
Sure.
شو صمتة؟ تعبانة.
When was the last time you slept?
Can't remember.
The last time you ate?
I did keep track of that. What's the weather like at the Black Shores?
It doesn't really change much.
ماكو مطر بس ليل ونهار.
And the food?
ما جربناه.
A bit better than what we get here.
Just a bit. My students who join the Black Shores barely write to me. Even when they do, they never mention their daily lives.
Oh.
If I do get a sudden call out of nowhere, it's just, Professor, I have a question. Adorable little gremlins, all of them. As long as they're safe. That's what matters.
زين يعني كتومين. Access granted. واو شنو هاي المكان؟ بالك غرفة اجتماعات او غرفة عرض او هاي السينما شايفين مال 3D. واو.
So, when are you going to start?
Start?
Start what?
Fishing for intel? That Mr. Alto must have put you up to it, right?
اوه بالكعبة تجيب يعني منصب حصلتي بجدارة. You're something else. I was waiting for you to tell me yourself.
We could have just cut to the chase.
Rover, would you let the Black Shores compromise its founding mission of fighting the Lament to get tangled up in superpower politics? Just for my sake? I asked myself yesterday if I really knew you. Turns out, I don't. And I kept going back and forth on what role you should play here. This situation isn't noble, isn't just. It's just businessmen and politicians squabbling over a slice of the pie. But I want this to be a collaboration between Star Torch and the Black Shores. Not because we're friends, but because it makes sense.
ما تريد انه يكون اتفاق مصلحة بس اتفاق شلون منافع متبادلة من الجهتين.
I put you through this detour because I was afraid that if I asked you directly, you'd just say yes to helping me. So I wanted you to see it for yourself. Judge it with your own measures. That way, when you go back to your people,
تعرف ايه؟
you can tell them if Lucilla is worth trusting. And if these synchronists are worth fighting for.
Rover, are you still with the president? Change of plans. The new Federation can't win. She was rallying support and move the review up.
لا.
To when?
Tomorrow morning. Technically, that's in 3.5 hours.
Classic new Fed. They probably had a review panel parked outside Lahai for days, just waiting for the Black Shores to show.
How'd they win over the other member states and round up representatives so quickly?
Space Trek Collective budget bylaws. Because the new Fed is a permanent member and rotating chair, they only need half the members to abstain to control the outcome.
No.
They likely had this review rigged before it was even proposed.
Gear up, President Lucilla. We'll see how the review plays out and take it from there.
3.5 hours. That's plenty of time.
يفتش حتسوي.
Let's go.
Where to?
The second half of the tour.
Second half of the tour اللي مخصصة بس الروفر. اوه حاجة منها اكو تكملة للمكان. غرفة أطفال أوك. Elevator.
I didn't expect there to be a place like this beneath Rebel College.
Before Sundermere Base was built, this was a research facility for augmented resonance effects and void storm countermeasures. It's been decommissioned for years.
دا أشوف سولسكن عملاق وجيتار طايف نوعا ما. Okay.
The executive committee told me I could do whatever I wanted with the space. So I used my forte to do some light remodeling. Memories of my students that should exist only in my mind. Here, they become real. A tangible piece to display.
شوف سولسكن عملاق شنو هذا؟ تلفزيون.
Oh, bad timing.
بس انتقل صورة؟ ها خليه بالكعبة. شنو هذا؟
What is it?
This is the very reason I built this exhibition hall in the first place. Professor, do you trust me?
Lucila? You spaced out there. Are you alright?
I'm fine. Just had a dream that only lasted a few seconds. Rather fascinating.
Maybe it's a good idea to rest before the review starts.
Don't worry. I promise you I'll crash the second this is over. But right now, we must bring these exhibits with us.
شنو هذا؟
Will a few exhibits be enough to sway them?
عبالك هذا كان حال أخير عندها، ما تريد تستخدمه بنفس الوقت.
She usually knows exactly how to sell anything. So why does she look so hesitant now?
Thank you for your trust. I know you have 1,000 questions burning in your mind. How will she handle the new Fed? What's her plan for the synchronist with the exostrider gone? Forgive me for not having the answers just yet.
I know you'd never harm the students.
مستحيل.
That's the only answer I need.
Terrible timing for a compliment, Rover.
كانت تريد تعترف له في شيء؟
Anyway, let's take these two exhibits and... See you soon, Professor.
سؤالها مو هي؟ ها؟
Some kind of force pulled us down here. Do you know where we are?
If my memory serves, we're directly beneath the exhibition hall. This way.
مدافتهم زي اللي جابونا اللي هنا، أو يعني هاي الطفلة هاي إتي، لو مو إتي مدافتهم.
Let's pick up the pace.
أوه بالكعبة يا جمال. شو حلو.
Excellent. You're catching on quickly.
ها؟
What's happening?
Something rather unpleasant, I imagine.
Lucila?
Fine, no more jokes. Honestly, anyone watching would think you're the one facing the board. There, I know the way out. Remember what I told you before entering the dark side? About the memories I erase periodically that can never be recovered?
Eh?
Some things I can't bear to remember, but I also can't bear to forget. So I store them here. Looks like some of them are tired of being locked up.
يعني شوف ذكريات ما أتش تقريبا.
Rover, look up. The exit is right above. We can use this key to leave, but I need your help to get there.
يلا
Everything here is from my memory, but I know you are real. And wherever you are, that must be reality.
I understand. I'll be your reference point.
يعني شنو ممكن اكو هنا ذكريات ما دافتهم ذكريات واو
Let's pick up the pace.
لازم نوضح
Time for class. Come on, get in the shot.
بابا يخلونا ذكرى فشي حلوة. كيس اخذنا قطعة بعد القطعة الثانية.
Do you want to stop and take a rest?
Not even close.
كده عنيدة. Open the door.
What's wrong?
Stay where I can see you, Rover. We've wandered into an unpleasant memory.
بس مبينة حلوة عواك.
It's far too easy to get lost in here.
It doesn't look like there's a way to cross the barrier ahead.
I have an idea. Rover, can you step a little to the side?
Take a step forward. ليش عباك تريد بين الحشيش في الوراء؟
Perhaps a step forward.
Take another step forward.
Maybe a step back. All right, this is the last one. Let's see that handsome smile.
Smile.
Has anyone ever told you that you're not the most photogenic?
Oh.
They have now?
No more teasing. This shot will have to suffice.
ليش أخذت هاي الصورة بالضبط؟ أكيد يعني هاي مخرج؟
I don't want to be a resonator! Please! No! Easy!
Come on, get in the shot. Perfect lighting.
يعني
Lucilla?
وينها؟
Not good.
وينها؟
Without a reference point, she's getting pulled into the deep end of her memories. I need to find her before too much time passes.
اختفت يعني؟ Are you hanging in there alright? I could ask you the same. بس كنت Let's regroup as fast as possible. Agreed. The space here seems to be constantly shifting. Keep this photo I'm sending over. Find suitable place you know what to do. Oh, جذابين. Oh. شكو شو صار؟ هاي الأصلية لو ذكرى.
Are you still there, Lucilla?
Yes.
Then why aren't you answering?
What do you want me to say?
Well, you could say okay, or I understand. This is the perfect moment. While our opponents are spread too thin, we take the reins. Just like the time you became president. Don't worry about the narrative. We'll play the villain. You just act tough, rope the independent auditor in, and we'll force another round of review.
Yo.
You fight hard. We express our concerns, and then we both take a step back. As long as we ensure our control over the future of the Synchronous program, nothing else matters.
And what do you want from my students?
Simple. We both get what we want. They have talent, and we help them achieve their dreams. And it'll be their choice.
Their choice? Whose dreams are we really achieving?
It will be their choice, Lucilla. My Lucy, I won't speak of your past choices. But tell me, has there been a single choice that wasn't your own?
I still refuse.
There. Just like that. Act tough, fight hard, and then we both take a step back at the review.
From the Academy to the Pioneer Association, then to the Space Trek Collective, and now here. No wonder I was never cut out to be president. Watch out. That's me from the dark side. I use this memory to trap her. When are you going to tell him, Professor Lucilla? President Lucilla, that you've already made a deal with the new Federation?
Reflection.
Let's go. You think you can outrun yourself, Lucilla?
I need to know the truth. I trust Lucilla, that's enough. أتوقع. I need to know the truth. مشكلة الثانية. So that's enough.
Before the meeting starts, I need you to take the time to fill me in on what's really happening.
Thank you. I promise I'd never let the new Federation lay a single finger on my students. But that's just her wishful thinking. A moth to the flame, daring the sky with wings of wax. Your students will die because of you.
Yuck.
Let's leave this place, Rover.
يلا. بس اكو شيء متى تقول لي انه يا التيك.
You could have erased this memory. Why keep something so dangerous locked away?
To keep the sting fresh. A sharp reminder of the cost of slipping up if I ever get too comfortable in the Academy's peace.
أوه. طبعا أعتقد أحد الطلاب مالتها منتحرة. محمد نروح الذنب.
Is that Sundermere? are way back before the Star Ward Riseway was even built.
Most of the students who lost their synchronous status in those force sync trials decided to return home. All but one.
تقولي لي هاي الطالبة اللي نوعا ما أعتقد منتحرة.
She told me it wasn't that she'd lost the Exostrider. The Exostrider had lost her. She said she designed a revolutionary transport method. A rocket piercing the sky.
Oh.
A way to bridge that sky and the earth. This was the day she tested it. Her first crewed flight.
Hey.
Then that wasn't a falling star. It was...
هاي هي تتوقع من السماء؟
A spacecraft. Carrying the most brilliant student I've ever known.
ليش تقول الاجتماع بدي؟
Amiya to Sundermere Lookout. Professor, can you hear me?
أمية هي هاي اللي ماتت؟
Yes.
The weather couldn't be more perfect today. Oh, and I just saw a super huge solaskin. I'll snap a picture for you as soon as I can.
Okay.
Professor? You don't sound like your usual self. Are those investors giving you a hard time again?
No, it's not that. I haven't slept much lately. I'm a little tired. That's all.
Professor, do you trust us?
يعني هي تتقاطع على مودكم أكيد. مو؟
Hey, remember that old Huanglong saying? Know the way at dawn and something something at dusk? Ugh, it went right out of my head.
I can't remember it either.
That's okay. I'll look it up and tell you the second the experiment is over. Talk to you soon.
يعني
Please, Rover.
يعني مثل ما تخزن الذاكرة الحلوة من المو حلوة هم تتخزن. جد تطلع تبكي ينقذها بس هي ماتت. بس ليش تشبه لوسيلا كلش؟
From the way it fell, void matter must have pierced the shielding mid-flight. But if we'd reinforced the coating... What kind of civilization do you think built the Exostrider? If they were that advanced, do you think they'd already defeated the Threnodians? Overcome the Lament?
والله يعني ما أريد أعرف.
before they reach the stars, they must have fallen too. Again and again.
شو حلوة. هاي نفسها.
Go. Be our eyes. Walk with humanity. Please, give this to our teacher. Humanity's smallest step. And everything we had to give.
معقولة هاي NPC؟ يعني هاي NPC معقولة؟ شو هالجمال هذا؟ على الأقل مسويها 4 ستار نعطينا إياها. لوسيلا؟
This isn't good.
لا 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 لا.
لوسيلا!
معودة تعال. اركض، ليش ما يركض؟
Lucilla, wait!
شتت ما حد يصيح في شيء. أخ.
Lucilla, your emotions are affecting this domain. It's dangerous.
Staying here is the real danger. Oh, we have to leave.
انهارت والله حق يعني ذا واحد يعيش التراما مالت مرت الثانية.
Almost there.
Almost where?
As long as we keep moving upward, we'll find the way out.
من جزء طبين زايد بالنص. صارت نوعا ما بانيك اتاك عندها. أخ.
So this is why you wouldn't tell me what your plan was. This way out you've been building for the Synchronists. It's just a dead end, isn't it?
I don't want the new Federation to lay their dirty hands on my students. But the more I think about it rationally, the more I realize I can't reject their offer. Because on what grounds can I propose a plan that might kill them?
هذا شنو بالضبط؟
I think I know why that girl trapped you here.
What?
You're terrified that your proposal will be their end. You're afraid because you know they'll support any plan you bring to the table.
صدق ايه.
Because you're their teacher. Because no one in this world understands them the way you do.
Another lesson from my own student. Huh. See you later, Rover.
See you later, huh? وين طبت؟ تواجه مخاوفها يعني؟
I hope humanity can soar even higher.
I hope humanity can venture even farther.
I hope humanity can weather any storm.
مكعباتها تتلم؟ انتي ما تتخطى
Professor,
المعقولة.
what's your dream?
مو playable يعني.
My dream? My dream is simply to see all of yours come true. See you later, Professor. Let's go. Together this time. Past. Step forward.
Oh.
Professor, can you hear me?
I hear you. Loud and clear.
The weather couldn't be more perfect today. Oh, and I just saw a super huge solaskin.
قلت له خايم متذكرة شفناها.
Yes, I see it too. You're right. It's absolutely huge.
بس هالمرة نوعا ما مشاعر مختلفة.
I thought you weren't gonna believe me. Right. I'll see you soon.
See you soon.
ماتت هي مع الأسف. خطية.
Memories take shape.
اوكي سول سكين.
Was that girl another one of your students?
She is every memory I have of this academy. She is every one of my students.
We've come all this way, and I still don't know what your plan actually is.
صدق.
That's okay. Everyone's about to find out.
لا هي موافقة على شكل على النيو فيدريشن.
Tired?
ولا
That was an excited yawn, Rover.
هي رافضة الاقتراح مالتهم يعني بالكامل، لأن هي محصورة بخانة اليك بتعرف شو تسوي. ها؟
Rover, where are you and Lucila? The other panelists have all taken their seats. The students too. Can we really trust this plan of hers? Anyway, I'm leaving the speech to you.
هذا البوينت فيو يخبل.
Then we'll face it together. See you later, Professor.
Step into the podium. كلهم خايفين ومتوترين. واو على الثقة.
President Lucilla, I am Cameron, Permanent Secretary of the Space Trek Collective Board.
يعني الشايبة مال
By
New
appointment of the
Federation.
board, and on behalf of the Investors Conference, I hereby convene this second special inquiry concerning the synchronous program of Star Torch Academy. Pursuant to Article 12 of the Space Trek Collective Charter, President Lucilla, you may now raise any procedural objections regarding the attendees, the agenda, or the draft of this session.
I would like to know the national composition of this review panel, Miss Cameron.
Okay.
This panel consists of 10 members, all from the new Federation. 5 serve as special representatives, and of the remaining 4 permanent board members, 2 have abstained and delegated their voting rights to the Federation.
شوف يعني هو كل النيو فيدريشن الاقتراح.
Additionally, we have Mr. Alto, attending as independent auditor on behalf of the Black Shores.
Then, Ms. Cameron, I believe the current composition of this panel fails to comply with charter regulations governing review committees.
According to the regulations, any participant authorized by a board member shall be deemed to hold the same nationality as that member. The panel's composition is perfectly valid.
Pardon the interruption. If that's the case, then Rover, currently a student at Rebel College, can also be considered a panelist appointed by the Black Shores. Here's the paperwork.
وشوشون.
Rover.
I have no further questions, Ms. Cameron.
Then, per the agenda, I will now relay the investors' resolution following our previous inquiry.
Okay.
Given that the loss of the Exostrider constitutes a de facto failure of the program, our immediate priority is to establish a compensation plan for the affected assets and students.
Right.
Furthermore, the board directs that the synchronous program must be terminated immediately, or at minimum suspended.
My stance remains unchanged, Ms. Cameron. I intend to continue the program.
No.
We require a justification.
Panelists, this is a theoretical prototype for a shield designed to counter retroact rain, created by one of our synchronists. This prototype significantly accelerated the development of Jinzhou's own defenses. It saved countless lives during the war against the Threnodian Overthrax.
Okay.
And yet, the material used in this prototype was originally nothing more than discarded scrap from one of the engineering department's experiments. It was only because its designer was a synchronist, educated in engineering, void matter, and even meteorology, that this material found a second life.
Okay.
You seem to be arguing for the superiority of general education for the Synchronists, President Lucilla. However, general education isn't even included in the program's white paper. I fail to see a link between that and advancing the Synchronist program. The shield is an impressive surprise, but given the cost of gambling on such a slim probability, the cost effectiveness is simply too low.
Ms. Cameron, panelists, how exactly are we meant to measure the cost effectiveness of failure?
No.
As you can see, this shattered component comes from a failed experiment. One that was not even recorded in the collective's official gazette. A synchronist gave her life as the price for validating her theory. 15 months later, this very component became the final piece for the construction of the Star Wars Riseway, the bridge between Lahaiwoi's Earth and the sky. Humanity does not always set out for the sake of victory, Ms. Cameron.
Secretary Cameron, the Black Shores representative requests the floor.
Proceed.
On the subject of unforeseen benefits from the program, we find ourselves in agreement with President Lucilla.
Oh, okay. Sandoha.
This is a set of disclosable data we just compiled. A significant proportion of current Black Shore members came from Star Torch Academy. These bloom bearers demonstrate exceptional capability, talent, and resolve, traits most prominent among the Synchronists. Furthermore, the Synchronists serve as role models for other students. I believe Rover is better suited to speak on that.
The Synchronist program is a search for a way out for our civilization. When we believed the Exostrider was the only route, then those fit to pilot it were the Synchronists. Now that the Exostrider is no longer a viable option, the ones fit to search for a new way out are still our Synchronists.
Yes, which is why I must disagree with evaluating the Synchronist program purely in terms of cost effectiveness. I urge investors to reconsider the criteria used to measure its value.
هاي الشلبة من راح تقتنع بس تحاصرت.
We require a discussion. This session is adjourned for 5 minutes.
فيها توترت.
Let them see your potential. Let them see your value.
تطلب له نفسها هاي تقولها.
That is not enough.
President Lucilla, following the review panel's deliberation, we fully recognize the potential value of the Synchronists as an independent academic division, as well as their role model effect. However, as Rover stated, only those fit to shoulder the burden of finding a new way out deserve the title Synchronist.
يعني مجال خسارة بس.
Therefore, we propose a compromise. Rebel College will be preserved, but all future training must be subject to the guidance and review of this panel. Let's both take a step back, shall we? President Lucilla.
This is it. The final fight, Lucilla. Take a deep breath. Keep your composure. And remember.
Remember. يعني شنو شو
Everything you regret. Everything that brings you joy. Everything you have lost. Everything you have witnessed. The answer you chase. The treasure you give everything to protect. No, that won't be necessary, Secretary Cameron.
حجتك شنو؟
The synchronists of today, they remain the closest thing this world has to a way out for our civilization. After our confrontation with Aleph 1, we recovered this audio recording from the interstellar probe Farwatcher.
It's nothing more than static.
Even so, it is the only legacy the pioneers of Solaris have left us. We are not alone, Secretary Cameron. Using Rebel College research, we can build vehicles driven entirely by augmented resonance. That means complete immunity to frequency interference. And the training our synchronists undergo makes them the perfect pilots for these vessels.
صدق هسه بعد ما قدرت ترفضها.
But the Strider Gate has been sealed. Not to mention, whatever lies beyond can hardly be called a route.
Who said civilization's route to the future has to go down?
يعني من السماء؟
The stars.
President Lucilla, I'm sure you know, any instrument that nears the etheric sea
I am well aware of that. However, by relying on augmented resonance effects, the Academy can overcome that barrier.
And if it fails, the cockpit becomes a coffin. Is that a chance you're willing to take?
ما صندوه بالاخير.
This is our decision. If the answer lies beyond death, then that's where we go. Just wait and see. My brightest students will pierce the sky for all to see.
واقع الكلام هذا.
The car will be here soon. I could take it from here.
Thanks for everything, Alto. Really.
You! It was a long day. The kind you don't forget, though. Rover, can you pass a message to the president for me? After a speech like that, the outcome doesn't matter half as much. Anyway, chillax. Everything's gonna be alright.
يعني بعد ما موصلين القرار انه وافقوا او لا على قرارها.
Black Shores, my friend.
Yeah. Till next time.
يعني لحد الان ما حد نطاها القرار النهائي. لا.
The lenses can...
Access granted. بس حنفتهم من القرار مالتهم أخيرا. نامت. يعني شوفها قالت يعني باللي تقدر عليه، اعطتهم الحجج باللي تقدر عليه، بعد ما عرفت شو تسوي. هي بعد يا يعني توافقوا عليها. يعني هسه بمعنى انه الهايرو انتهت لانه الفون اختفى، اكسسايدر اختفى، فراكسيدس اختفوا، دنيا كانت العميلة مال هاي المنطقة ماتت، المنهج الدراسي بقى. فيعني الهايرا هسه حاليا تختمت. يعني المفروض هاي المنطقة اللي نزلوا اعلانها انه هي حتكون بداية جديدة او يعني مكان جديد، يعني مو مجرد جزء من قصة الهايروي. نوعا ما هذا الشيء مطمن، لانه يعني الهايرو صراحة المفضل عندي. كل كانت اكو بعض الاجزاء من القصة اللي نوعا ما حسيتها بيها شوية طوالة وما لها داعي، بس يعني لا اكو اجزاء يا اخي السينما عبالك السينما عبالك طاب بفيلم او فد شيء خرافي متكامل من كل النواحي، من السي جي اي، من الاغاني، من القتالات، من الجيم بلاي، من تصميم شخصي. لا فعلا انا كلش متحمس للتحديث الجديد، وخاصة يانج الفايف ستار اللي حتكون يعني بدي اشوف شو راح يكون مالتها التصميم. يعني شنو هي الطريقة اللي خلوها انه تتحول من 4 ستار ل 5 ستار، فهاي نوعا ما اكثر شيء اللي ثاير فضولي. فاذا وصلت لهنا لا تنسوا تعملوا فيديو بلايك والاشتراك، واشوفكم ان شاء الله في فيديو جديد. مع السلامة.